Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a possible reversal here on crude oil out of a supply zone. So this big red area right here, this is the supply zone that we're talking about, and this is a supply zone that's coming off of a 5-minute chart. So what we're looking to do here is not only are we looking to sell this area, but we want to get a nice pattern to get into it. We don't just want to, blind sell. Now, essentially, what I really like to see when we come into these areas is to see a double topping pattern where we come up, come towards the highs, and then the buyers just immediately fail and price drops right back down again. So that's basically what I'm going to be looking for to hop into this trade. I need to see price go a little bit higher, though. This isn't good enough for me to really hop in yet. But what I will do is place my order now. So I'll place a sell stop limit just to get ready. And like I said, basically we're looking for a double topping pattern to hop on board here, and then we can look to take this market right back down. Now, just like all the other trades that I take, we're looking at a profit target of 5 ticks first, 2 contracts off at +5, 1 contract off at +10, and then looking for a final runner target somewhere on the way down, specifically where it kind of remains to be seen yet. We'll see where we can get our final target out. But now we've gone to a point now where we are high enough where we can start looking for this market to start failing from here. If we do break these highs up here at 98, 91, I'm not going to be interested anymore. That's a point where now I know that we're really on the wrong side of this. So we are short right now. We're short from 98.84, short 4 contracts, stop sitting up at 98.90. Again, if we start to see this fail, I don't want to give it much room. A 6-tick stop is perfect for a situation like this. So on the way down, we're taking 2 off at +5, so 2 off at 98.79. We've got 1 contract getting ready to be taken off at 98.74. And then further down, we can look a little bit on the ways down here at 98.64 for a 20-tick target. That's actually a pretty solid area to get out at. We could look at a possible extension target on the opposite side of this, or we can look to go maybe in the other direction. But 98.64 really holds in a lot of the areas of support on the way down. That will also come after the first break of that BMT, where we usually get a little bit of a slide off and then a move higher. But what we can do, since we've got both of the targets filled already, we do see quite a bit of strength from the sellers coming in. We'll bump our target down here just to the recent swing over here, and we'll see if we can get a push down to here, maybe even 1 tick ahead of it just to avoid a double bottom. But really what we're looking for is a retest or a push down to this 98.40, this next support level that we have down here. Now, our stop is automatically moved to break even after we fill that +10 target. So we've already locked in $200 on the trade. So worst case, price comes back up, stops us out at break even, we're still up $200. So at this point, it's pretty hard to complain with the position that we're in. Now, the one thing that we do have to be careful of is this BMT that's sitting right in front of us. These BMTs can act as pretty strong support in this case. So we need to make sure that when we come down into that area, we don't get a bounce. If we get a bounce from here, you're probably just better off getting out. It's a lot of times that's just kind of what happens around the BMTs. That's why we call them the big money triggers. A lot of people, big money, are floating around these areas. And if you start to see a rejection off that area, that usually comes after big money. You really don't want to be in it, especially if you're going against the area that they would be coming into. So if we can get a little bit of a slide off underneath this, we'll be looking quite a bit better. Again, we'll look to trail on the way down here as we fall. Really don't want to see this get much above 71 or 72. But overall, looking to the downside, right now the target's sitting down at 98.52. If that does get filled, or if we stuck with that target, we'd be looking at a 32-tick target, so definitely a pretty solid area to be looking for. As we fall down, just per our usual, we'll be trailing the stop down along with the move, just in case we get a nice, actually what we're seeing right now, a nice push lower, we can profit on those stronger moves. So now that we've got that nice push through here, what we're looking to do is just get price to come down and fill our target down here at 98.52 for a pretty solid trade overall. Even right now, it's a pretty nice trade. So we'll be back in a little bit and see if we can get that final target filled. All right, we're back. We're nearing actually just filled our target. I was just about to move my stop down to around 66 or 65 or so to lock that in, but actually just filled that final target. So let's pop on the data series here so we can see what's going on. All right, perfect. And actually filled us with 1 tick to spare, so that actually that swing low down here, that Lone Ranger swing low, you can see we had a big cluster of them through here. This was really the last one until that further drop down here. But overall, we took short 4 contracts up here at 98.84. First target off at +5, 2 contracts off, so +10. The next one at +10, 1 contract, so a total of 20. And the final one down here at 52, which I believe was 37 ticks. Let's measure that one more time. So from 84 down here for 32 ticks, so 32. So in total, 52 ticks of profit on the trade. Pretty nice move, especially the rejection off of that supply zone there. So really strong trade to the downside here. Kind of counter trend, but overall it definitely paid off, especially coming out of that supply zone. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. And don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one. Bye.